Guys, welcome back to CODEIN. So last time we discussed about dictionary function, tuples and string function and how we can use them in Python, how we can execute a code. Now today in this lesson we are going to learn about function programming, lambdas and how we can use map, how we can use filter, all these functions that how we can perform in a Python channel executed. So guys, if you like the content that I post, do like it and also share it and also subscribe to my channel. Coming to the very first topic, when we talk about functional programming. So basically when we are talking about functional programming, it is that kind of programming which is already present in the Python library and how we can use them in order to perform some high order function. So when we are talking about some high order function, basically it means that we are calling a function into some another function within itself and performing the task again and again. Just calling it once and performing the task again and again. Like we will perform various functional programming with the help of lambdas, recursion, map, filters. All these are function programming in which we are calling a function again within a function to perform some task. As you can see here of the definition, it is a basic program based on function which present the library of Python and can be used in high order functions which take other functional arguments or return them as results. Understand functional programming with the help of this example by executing in the Python shell. So here first of all I am writing def twice and then I have written some function and then some argument. After that I am returning that function and then the function argument. So that means it will return the value of the function and the argument included in it. After that I have defined a function to add 10 to that particular number, that is x. So I have written here as def add 10 in the value x. So after that I am doing, I am returning the value x plus 10. So in that way what it will happen, it will return the value adding a 10 number to the value x, whatever value x I have written over there. Now after that I have given a print statement. I am writing a print statement. In the print statement what I have written twice, that is the name of the first function, and then I have called in it the another function that was to add 10 and I have passed the value of add 10 as 10 statement twice and then I have added 10, then I have passed the value 10. Basically it is taking two functions into it and passing the arguments accordingly. As you can see in add 10 I just need to pass the value of x, so I am passing 10 as the value. So what it will do, it will add the result, and after that I have passed the whole function another function that was named as twice. So whenever I will use in that function, it will perform the work accordingly, and when I will execute it, then you can see that this desired output will be calculated. After understanding functional programming in which what we are using, we were passing the arguments again in that function. Similarly, we have a lambda function available in Python which helps us use functions anonymously. When we are talking about anonymously, it means to hide something which we are not exactly showing. So when we are talking about lambda function, it provides the facility of creating objects in string without any variable assigning to it. Means we do not need to define some variable, or we do not need to provide a variable that it will hold that result and then it will print that result. Just will perform the function directly and the function will be performed without using anything. So here let us take an example. Here I am just first performing a function in 1. I have used it to perform a polynomial. So I am returning here a 1 function which I have passed a value of x and working about that particular value of x. Then I have used a return statement in which I am returning that particular polynomial. Then after that I have used a print statement. So when we are talking about the print statement, when I will write the print statement 1, then minus 4. So when we will just execute this particular code, we will see that we will get the desired output as 0. Because whenever we solve a polynomial, its resultant should be equal to 0. So we are checking that whether minus 4 has both the values. So when I will pass minus 4 in x, it will work upon the polynomial and result the value as 0. Similarly, we can perform this with the help of adding a lambda function into it. When we are talking about a lambda function into it, what it will happen when we will use print lambda and then the particular polynomial and pass the argument. So here you can see I have not defined any function, just I am using that function anonymously over here. We are writing this in a single program, but in the previous case you have seen that I have defined a function. But when I am using lambda, I'm not defining any function, I'm just executing that code. For here example, I've written as lambda x, and then I have written a colon, and then I have provided a polynomial. After that, I have given a value through which it will pass and give me the desired output. So now you can see when I will execute this code, I will get this desired output in which I will also get the value of 0. So it is working anonymously, we do not need to define it. Use a lambda function also to assign a value. So here, for example, what we are using, I have written in the Python shell double equals to lambda x and colon and x raised to power multiply by 2. So then I am printing the value double. So what it is doing, basically doubling the value of 7 and getting me the output. So whenever I will execute this code, I will get this output that it will double the value and show me the output. I have some more functions available in Python. We have a map function. So when we are talking about a map function basically works upon list. When we are talking about list means we are defining some numbers, we are defining some integer, we need to perform work in that. So basically mapping, what will it do? Like in for loop, what we do in looping statement, what we do, we iterate the statement. Means we keep on moving until the statement get executed. So in this map function, what we are using, we are adding some things to the list based upon the function performed. So here I have defined a function add. In that, what I have written, that the value of x will add 2 number into it. Then after that, I have defined a list num equals to numbers I have assigned in the list. I am typing that. After that, I have given a result in which what I have called the list, and then I have called the map function in which I am calling add a number. So when I have called this add a number and printed the result, print result is the value what will it hold. So when I will print the result, what it will happen, it will add two number to each and every digit, like 11 plus 2, 22 plus 2, 33 plus 2, 44 plus 2, and 55 plus 2. So I will get the desired output based upon the mapping function. I have iterated the values of the list and added the number. If I had written here 2, it will come out to added 2 to each and every list. If I had written here 5, it will add 5 to each and every list. Basically, it is used to use on the map function is used on the list to make the function iterable. That is the function of a map function. The function that we have is a filter function. So when we are talking about filter function basically means filtering the content. Like based upon one single filter, we need to specify the content. Like if I want to check just the even numbers or the odd numbers, or just I want to like check in the website, like we check low to high price, high to low price, that all can be done with the help of a filter function. Basically the filter function, what will be do, it will remove that iterative statement which are not required to be returned in the function. So here I have taken a same example and I am checking whether the number is a even number and filtering according to that. So I have given some number, I am typing in the Python shell, I have given some numbers in the list. After that, I have called the list and then I have called a filter function. In this filter function, you can also see that I am using the lambda function to perform the results anonymously, because I have not used any function in which I am performing the even schedule. So I have used it here over here as the even logic in the lambda function, where I am checking that x modulus 2 equals to 0. That means it will check each and every number that whether it is divisible by 2. So that will be printed. If it is not divisible by 2, it will filter the content and remove that particular item from the list. So here when I will check that number, first number is 11. When it will check, it will be not equals to 0, means the remainder will come out to be 1. So this is not a even number. Then I will check to the second number. This will come out to be a even number because 22 is divisible by 2. So on it will move on, and whenever I will execute it and get the output. So you can see the output here, only 22 and 44 is visible because both the numbers are a even number. So this is the basic function of a filter function, that we can remove those functions which are not iterable based upon the function declared. I think you must be clear about what do we mean by functional programming, how do we use lambdas, maps and filters. And if you have any doubt, you can post me in the comment section or connect me on my Instagram, and also you can check out my website. The link is in the description. And also guys, if you like my content, do share it and also subscribe to my channel, and I will be posting more about function in my further videos on Python. So guys, thank you so much for watching.